So I'm gonna start a little bit showing you. A lot of people still miss the sound that I used to make. Uh, I'm gonna recreate a couple of those things. I'm gonna also make the bus thing so you guys understand what I'm talking about. It's just sometimes it's just easier workflow wise to have a bus with something that you know you're gonna use on these tracks anyways, like sidechaining. For example, now I already like showed you guys the sidechaining stuff, but what is easier is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna add a track. I'm gonna add an FX track. Effect, I can already add that. I always use the Vengeance multi-band compressor. Let's see if that's, I just did right, multi. There we go. Multi-band sidechain from Vengeance. And this is, you have full control over the sidechain with this. That's why I love it. And you can decide if you want like a lot of the highs not to be sidechain, for example. I usually like to sidechain everything just to make sure it sounds cleaner. But sometimes, for example, into like more poppy tracks, you can not sidechain like the high end of a vocal, for example. That will make it sound better. So let's do this. Enter name, and I'm just gonna go sidechaining. That should do the trick. Boom. So here you go. This is the sidechaining thing. I like the fact that it doesn't start like that it goes like this, but it has a little bit of a delay before it actually starts working. What I am doing though is I am doing this. I am taking it up so it kind of comes up quite fast. This is the curve of the sidechaining. So basically there's nothing here and it goes kind of abruptly up. I like that because it sounds better. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go here where I did not have a single sidechaining on, and I'm just going to do this. So now that's a bus. And the thing about a bus is I can have more things going through the bus. For example, like this. Let's take away this LFO2. We don't need that now because we have made the bus right there. So now you can see. Now the cool part about having a bus like this as well is the fact that you can add like multiple effects on it, and it will basically send to all of the things that is on that channel, on that bus. So, for example, if you want to just take it down the volume, it will take down the volume of all the ones. For example, when you use it in the break, as I showed you in the body remix, it just makes it easier. It makes it look cleaner, so you don't have a gazillion automation lines, but you have maybe like 4 or 5 on this channel. For me, that works the best. Let's do the same here with this thing. We don't need it on there. You can choose to have different kind of sidechaining, obviously, to your liking on every single track. I just like the fact that when I go into a break and I maybe want to take it down a peg or two, it affects all of them. And you can make a group thingy as well, just to like separate the tracks. So there's always a lot of this stuff.